Chapter 13. Heidi-ho, neighbor. After some time, Nathan and Natalie decide to take a break at a rest stop. Nathan has to piss like a crazy mofo, and Natalie has to squeeze out a brick. As they start to walk up to the building, they pass by two young men sitting on a bench who appear to be writing a book by hand. They find this odd, as it's dark outside, late at night, if you will. In fact, things seem to be quite odd in general, and the area quite mysterious. As they get closer, they pass by another man, tall and Hispanic, talking on a cell phone. "Yes, kill them both," he demands quietly. They're starting to feel uncomfortable and focus on making this a quick stop. "Hey, I'll meet you right back out here, okay?" Nathan asks Natalie. "Okay," she replies as she walks up to the women's restroom. Nathan walks around the building to get to the men's restroom. After a bit of searching, he can't find a men's sign. However, he sees a small entrance with an open door that has a hanging whiteboard with a red arrow drawn on it, pointing into the room. He assumes that this has to be the restroom, so opens up the door a little more and walks in. He walks down the entrance, which is a short, narrow hallway, into a bigger room. It appears to be a men's restroom, but it feels very weird to Nathan. The lighting is inappropriately dim, and there is a soft buzzing from electrical equipment. It's a little musty, and the air smells of beer and cologne. The restroom seems empty, but Nathan can almost feel something else there. Another being. He almost feels like he's being watched. As he looks around, he sees an empty plastic Mr. Boston's vodka bottle on the floor and a used condom hanging out of the trash can. There is some hair, short clippings, stuck in the wet sink. Someone just finished shaving their beard, it seems. Or maybe their ass hairs? Nathan just wants to pee and leave, so walks over to the single urinal. He is extremely alarmed. He stops a foot away from the urinal, shocked by what he sees. Next to the urinal, there is a live man's penis hanging out of a hole made in the wall of the toilet stall. Nathan freezes and stares at it, confused, shocked, and scared, unknowing of what to do. He hears a man's voice say, "Come on, man, suck my dick," in a funny, friendly accent. Nathan looks up and sees only the exposed eyes, nose, and fisherman's hat of a tall white man standing behind the wall. Nathan looks down at the half-erect penis again and then back up at the man's face. "Well, you gonna suck it or what, partner?" the man asks, smiling, looking Nathan in the eyes. Nathan panics and screams, "What the fuck?" The man raises his eyebrows in shock and worry that someone will hear. "Whoa, whoa!" he whispers to Nathan loudly as he quickly pulls his penis back in through the hole. "Chill out, man. It's okay. Relax, relax." Nathan, although extremely confused, tries to calm down and lowers his voice. He whispers aggressively, "What the fuck is going on here? Like, what is happening?" "You tell me. You didn't come up in here to suck some dick? Did you read the sign on the door?" "What sign? I just saw a red arrow. I'm just trying to take a piss, man. Isn't this just a normal fucking restroom?" "Oh, those maintenance bastards. Son, this bathroom has been a hidden gem glory hole for ages now. I really wish they'd stop taking that sign down. Ruins all our fun." Nathan cringes and looks at the man disgustedly. The man notices and quickly adds, "Oh, and it puts guys like you in a bad situation. Listen, man, I'm sorry we got off on the wrong foot. Go ahead with your business. I'll leave you be." The man sits down on the toilet seat. "Thanks," Nathan finally responds, calming down. He unzips his pants and starts peeing in the urinal. After a few seconds, Nathan starts to feel slightly bad for the guy. "Hey, sorry they took your sign. I wasn't trying to ruin your night. The man is pleasantly surprised. "Oh, thanks, man," he says. "Don't sweat it. I mean, it's not like this production we've got going on is exactly legal. But yeah, since you made me feel bad, do you mind if I watch you pee?" "No," Nathan replies immediately. Okay. Sorry. I tend to get ahead of myself." The sound of Nathan's pee only makes the situation more awkward, so the man makes conversation. "So, where are you traveling to?" Nathan becomes a bit more comfortable. "Well, I'm headed to Baltimore, Maryland, to find an old lost family heirloom." "Oh, sounds like a treasure hunt to me," the man says excitedly. "Just by yourself?" "No," Nathan responds. "I'm driving with a good friend of mine." "Oh, a friend?" he asks curiously. "Yeah, she's a close friend of mine." "Oh, a girlfriend?" he exclaims. No, not a. I mean, she's not. "Oh, I see you like this girl." The man smirks to himself in the stall. Nathan gets slightly nervous as he's getting questioned about Natalie, but he realizes no one can hear them, and it might be nice to get it off his chest. Nathan sighs. "Yeah, I'm realizing that I'm actually really into her." "I knew it," he replies. "Yeah, especially being stuck in the car with her, you know? She's actually really awesome, man." "Well," the man asks, "why don't you tell her how you feel?" "Well, I'm afraid of that complicating our friendship. And she seems to be in the process of getting over a guy." "So she's single," the man interrupts. Nathan's pee stream slows down and he passes 2 large kidney stones. The man hears his pee stop and the zipping of his pants as he puts his member away. "I guess," Nathan replies. Nathan hears the man stand up off the closed toilet and sees his nose, eyes, and hat pop back up over the wall of the stall. "Hey, man," he says, as Nathan makes eye contact with him before he walks to the sink to wash his hands. "My name's Wilson. Nice to meet you." "Hi, Wilson," he replies. "I'm Nathan." "It's a pleasure, Nathan. Listen, you should open up to this girl. I'm serious. You owe it to yourself. And her." "You really think so?" Nathan asks. "I really think so. You know, my wife died over a decade ago, and to this day, I regret not telling her how much I loved her as often as I could have. I mean, she knew it, but she would brighten up like the sun when I would tell it to her face, when I would remind her." Nathan is slightly caught off guard. "Oh, wow. I mean, I'm sorry, Wilson. That's tough." "Oh, it's all good, brother. She's still in my heart, and I get my nut in other ways now." Wilson smiles. "She's happy for me, I'm sure. She's looking down on me, maybe. Happy that I'm able to still get my sweet release, even if it's at a sketchy gay glory hole at a truck stop." That is a very sweet thought. Nathan doesn't know how to feel, but he's starting to think about Natalie. "I think you need to talk to her, Nathan. She didn't come on this trip with you for nothing. Heck, she's probably into you too." Nathan turns on the water to wash his hands. "You're right," he says. "If I don't tell her how I feel, I know I'll always regret it." "Attaboy," Wilson says as he grins and nods in happiness. Nathan turns off the water and dries his hands on a paper towel. "Wilson, thanks for the advice. I'm glad I ran into you tonight. I needed some encouragement." "Anytime," he says. "Good luck, brother. Till next time." "Good night, man," Nathan says as he walks toward the exit. "Oh, one more thing," Wilson quickly adds. "What's that?" Nathan asks. "Just real quick. Since you didn't let me watch you pee, do you mind flashing me your dick real quick?" Nathan slowly closes his eyes and chuckles. "Sure, Wilson. Why not?" He decides to show Wilson a token of appreciation. He quickly unzips and pulls down his pants down to his knees. He gives Wilson a full frontal visual of his flaccid penis. Wilson smirks and slowly ejaculates a small amount of semen out of the tip of his slowly erecting dick. "Thanks, bud. Appreciate you," Wilson says to Nathan. "No problem, man," he replies, still chuckling. "Good night." He walks away after pulling up his pants. "Oh, one more thing, Nathan." "Yes?" "You mind if I get a peek at your asshole? Just a peek. Just real quick." Nathan rolls his eyes. "I suppose, man," he says reluctantly. He turns around, facing away from Wilson. He pulls his pants and boxers back down as he bends over. Then he spreads his cheeks. Wilson is getting harder. He inserts his penis back through the hole. He takes a good look at Nathan's booty hole. He notices that Nathan probably hasn't showered in a while, judging by his shit-encrusted ass hairs and booty sweat. "Is that good enough?" he asks. "Yep," Wilson answers as he stares in awe. "Cool, man. Good night." Nathan starts to pull his pants back up. "Shit, man, I almost forgot," Wilson exclaims. "What's up?" Nathan asks. "Hey, one more thing. I almost forgot. Would you mind taking your finger and, sticking it up your ass real quick and then putting it in your mouth? Just real quick before you leave?" Nathan sighs and rolls his eyes. "Yeah, I got you, but then I gotta go." Nathan quickly drops his pants, spreads his left butt cheek with his left hand while bending over, and slowly pushes his right index finger all the way into his asshole past the second knuckle. He takes it out and puts it right into his own mouth, immediately taking it out again in a sucking motion, like a lollipop. "Peace out, Wilson." He pulls up his pants and finally leaves the room. Wilson is standing there, fully erect. He takes a big, deep breath and exhales, slowly. He embraces the quiet a short moment and then says out loud to himself, "Finally, the wonderful moment of my big, sweet release." Wilson finally busts a full-fledged load of warm, milky cum onto the floor outside of the stall, forming a huge puddle of semen on the floor. He pulls his dick back through the hole, curls up on the floor in happiness, and falls asleep. Nathan walks back down the narrow, eerie hallway toward the exit. He's somewhat relieved after talking to Wilson about Natalie, but also glad that the whole interaction is over. Fuck yeah. His spirits are starting to get lifted. This changes very quickly, though, after what happens next. Nathan is about halfway down the hallway and suddenly feels another presence. But he sees nothing at all. Instead, he feels a slight whoosh brush by him and stops in his footsteps. He's terrified as he feels something softly push the side of his arm, as if a ghost is passing by him in order to get to the restroom. He smells a very unpleasant odor in the air all of a sudden and hears footsteps, but still sees no one. He is trembling at this point, frozen in his tracks. He can't believe what happens next. It is something unlike anything he's ever experienced before. Directly behind himself, Nathan hears a completely audible voice exclaim, "Hey, Wilson, are you in there? Wake up, Daddy." Nathan knows this voice. His fear starts to turn into anger and stress. He thinks to himself, this is Alexander. This is the fucking ghost of fucking Alexander the Great. Fuck this. Nathan breaks from his paralysis and rushes to the exit. Leaving the restroom, he passes by a vending machine and remembers that he needs a chaser for his vodka. After all, a huge shot of vodka could really help right now. He slides a dollar bill into the machine and waits as it flashes, loading. His emotions are high and anxiety is heightened as he thinks to himself, have I gone crazy? What is happening? Did I really just see a ghost? I felt it. I know I felt it. I fucking heard it. Fuck. This machine is taking forever. Do I tell Natalie about this? Will she believe me? Ugh, damn it. Natalie. Do I open up to her or not? Shit. Will she think I'm a weirdo? No way. She told me about her sex life. Suddenly, the machine flashes. Please select. Nathan quickly hits the Mountain Dew button, and the machine goes back to the loading screen. His mind continues to race. Come on, you dumb machine. Please be quick. I don't want to be here. I can't believe I just showed that guy my dick and my asshole. What the hell is going on around here? There is a ghost in that fucking bathroom, I swear. As long as this is the weirdest shit I experienced tonight, I think we'll be okay. If only this stupid, slow-ass machine would give me my drink so I can go find Natalie and get the fuck out of here. Natalie. It's time. Wilson is right. I'm going to take a shot and then tell her how I feel. Don't be a pussy, Nathan. Nathan's anxiety is at an all-time high. His patience finally runs out and he screams, "You useless fucking vending machine! Give me my Mountain Dew!" The machine finally spits it out as if it was listening to Nathan. Nathan grabs it and quickly walks toward the car on the other side of the building. As long as this is the weirdest shit I experience tonight, I think we'll be okay.